So at this time, I would like to invite up Group 8C to be confirmed.
Hi, my name is Laura Humes, and I am the leader of 8C along with Callie and Taylor. We have been together since 6th grade, and it has been such a privilege to watch them grow in their faith. It was touch and go for a while when my daughter asked our group to pray for a newer and nicer mom, but we got, we got through that, and we have been so inspired by their commitment to their faith. And I know we're biased, but they are just the best group of girls, and they are amazing, and their futures are so bright. And we are going to miss seeing you every week, guys. And with that, we're going to call you over for your certificate. So first is Allie. You want to come over? Okay, Bristol, Frampton. You can go back. Bella Hadley. Hannah Harvey. Macy Humes. Avery Hunt. Addie Jensen. Nora. Carla. Lexi. Grace. Brenna. And that's it. And girls, we just pray that you continue on your faith journey and know that we're always here for you, cheering you on. Thanks, guys.
Can we give God praise for our Group 8C? The next group I'd love to invite up is Group 8E.
My name's Lori Wabana. I'm the group leader for Group 8E, and we also have Haley Yule and Melina Elliott. We just want to tell the families thank you for sharing your daughters with us. It's been an honor to see their faith grow the last 3 years, and I'm going to miss seeing them every Wednesday night at least, so hopefully I'll see them around. Then Haley's going to go through the first few.
Ava Jane Becerra, Jocelyn Cottrell, Blair Lorraine Ellert. Pause. Clara Gerhardt. Paisley K. Heigerken. And Jalis Johansson.
Layla Marie Kallman, Claire Lucille Womack, Ava Nelson, Megan Jane Peterson, Ashlyn May Roberts, Shiloh Shock, and Paige Jolie Wobena. Congratulations.
Praise for them. And our final group this morning at the service is Group 8F. If you guys would come on up here. It's a pretty big group. I think they could be a football team.
Good morning. My name is Eric Johansson. I'm one of the leaders for Group 8F, along with Justin Droppert, my fellow leader here. And we have had the privilege of being the leaders for 8F from 6th grade on through today. It's been a really fun 3 years. It's a journey, and today is the end of that phase of the journey. And I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you one more story before you go. I was at a meeting the other day, and there was a gentleman that talked about his place of work. He worked at a gas station. And one day, a gas station attendant was out changing the garbage by the gas pumps. And an elderly gentleman drove up, and he got out, and he was looking at the gas pump and looking kind of confused. And he asked the gas station attendant, "How do I put gas in my vehicle?" And the gas station attendant came over and said, "Sir, I'd be happy to help you." And showed him how to take the nozzle out and open his gas tank and push the right buttons, how to enter the credit card information. And when she got done, she dispensed about 10, 12 gallons of gas. And she said, "Sir, I hope you have a great day." And she started to walk off, and the gentleman said, "Wait, one more question. How do I put oil in my car? Make sure I know that it's running okay." And so she said, "Sir, I'd be happy to help you." And she reached around inside the driver's side door, popped the trunk, went over and showed him how to put the rod up so that the hood didn't fall on his head. She said, "Sir, I understand there's a lot of things under the hood here. You've got the engine and just a lot of different things, but you're looking for a thing called the dipstick." And she pulled it out, and she took a napkin out from the nearby trash container, and she wiped it off, and she said, "Sir, when you put this back in and you pull it out, you want the oil to mark up to the line." He said, "Okay." She put it back in, and sure enough, the oil was just fine. It came right up to the line. It was perfect. She said, "That's it. You're really good to go." And she started to walk away, and he said, "Now, ma'am, I have another question for you. How do I know that I have enough air in my tires?" And so she said, "Well, sir, we have an air compressor just around the corner, so why don't you pull your car up, and I'll show you how to check them." And he pulls his car up, and she said, "Sir, this is the machine. First you have to find this thing called PSI on your tire." And she showed him where to find it and how to enter it into the machine. And she checked all of the tires with him, and sure enough, all of them were just great. She said, "Sir, your car is in great shape. You've got perfect oil level. Your air is filled in your tires, and you've got a full tank of gas. Is there anything else I can help you with?" And he said, "Why did you take the time to help me today?" And she said, "Well, that's what we do. It's called the golden rule. We're supposed to treat others the way that we would want to be treated." And the reason I tell you that story is you have gone through 3 years now with Justin and I telling you stories weekly on Wednesdays about how to live life, what it means to be a son of God, right? And just like that gas station attendant, a lot of times in life, you may feel like you're not making a big difference. But the reason that gentleman came and asked all those questions wasn't that he actually needed to know how to put gas in his car or change the oil in his car or fill his air with tires. You see, he told the gas station attendant that he had terminal cancer and he was going to die here in a few months. But for the past 54 years, he had always filled his wife's tank with gas. He had always checked his wife's oil in her car, and he's always made sure that the tires were filled with air. And he wanted to know that there was a place that she could go to get that help when he was no longer around. You see, the gas station attendant could have thought that I'm just here to take out the garbage. But in life, that's not always the case. You are going to run into people, and just like we've been teaching you for the past 3 years, you are called to share God's love with those around you. God has filled you with love. He calls you his royal priests, that you are set apart. You are special. And you're special because you are filled with that love. It overflows, and hopefully, my hope is that you see that purpose, that it's not always just changing the garbage, but you may interact with someone and change their life. And so with that, I think both Justin and I hope and we pray that you know that you're not alone in all of this. You have a church family around you, not only to help you in those things. When you don't know how to change the oil, you've got people to help. You've got people to pray for you along the way. And you've got people to do the mission that God has set you on together. And that is to reach out to the world around you and share the everlasting love of Jesus Christ. So with that, that is your last story before you're confirmed. We're super proud of you, and I think I speak for both Justin and myself that it has been an honor to serve as your Power Life leaders. So with that, we will call your names. First up, Liam Bachman. Nash Droppert. Carson Gill. Mason Grimm. William Baker. Quincy Hibbing. Quentin House. Madden Humes. Max Johansson. Will Campman. Noah Kurnt. Fisher Krobe. Kyle Cruz. Don't forget that. Colin Norrie. Jackson Smothers. Kellen Spooner. And Bryson Todd. One of you got 2. Nash got 2. And Nathan Fitch.